Smisha Rudy Donawach, agus Hamia Gopit Akin Cowshan na Gaelic. Hi, I'm Rita MacNeil. I'm the president of Cowshan na Gaelic, the Gaelic College.
Smisha MacNeil, so I'm College in the Gaelic Hemi Gopit. My name's Kenneth Mackenzie and I work at the Gaelic College as the Director of Education.
The college was established in 1938 and our mandate is to promote and preserve and to continue our education around Gaelic culture, music, language, dance, and craft. There is a unique experience offered here at the college, one where you can come and pick up a fiddle, learn how to step dance. Perhaps it's the pipes that you prefer. About 50,000 individuals visit our site each and every year in beautiful St. Anne's, Cape Breton, and they experience our cultural demonstrations or come for a lunchtime Ceilidh.
At different parts of the year, we'll have Gaelic immersions over a weekend where people come together and learn the language through very experiential learning. So they'll come and be completely immersed in the language in their class, after class, at meal times, and they might learn to make soup together in Gaelic or go for a hike on the grounds and learn about words for trees or leaves and all kinds of things.
We have a vibrant site full of music and dance and language at any point in time throughout the year, and programs that are geared towards such. You can be 90 years old or you can be 9 years old. Either way, you'll have an experience that you will never forget.
We have some online programming as well that's very popular and draws students from around the world. So we have programming from beginner up to advanced, and our teachers are based all over the world, so we serve different time zones. And that in itself is a lot of fun because you see this completely separate community developing around that. The Gaelic language itself over the past number of years has had a lot of ups and downs. Here in Nova Scotia, we've seen a lot of growth in the adult learner community, and it's been great to see, and a lot of really deep connections formed there. And even today, you're seeing more kids brought up in Gaelic in the home, and more Gaelic programming in schools, and even a youth mentorship program that we run here has seen a lot of success. And it's wonderful to see when you might have little toddlers or those teenagers coming to a Gaelic weekend with elders, native speaker elders, and that whole intergenerational aspect of the community, which is so vital and something to be celebrated. And anything we can do to promote that or help it in any way is something we try to do as much as we can.
There's an old saying in Gaelic that a culture without a language is a culture without a soul. And if we do not continue to promote the language, the dance, the music, and the craft, we're going to lose a piece of who we are. This is more than just a celebration, if you will, of Gaelic language and culture. This is about ensuring that for generations to come, our Gaelic people have the opportunity to learn who they are, to learn their history, to learn their music, to learn their language, and to ensure that for many years to come, we are able to truly promote what is unique, what is real, and what is part of we as a people. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate Celtic Colours International Festival. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate those involved in the Gaelic language throughout Nova Scotia in promoting what it is we have here that's unique and maintaining that uniqueness.
Sinach Dave Womsa and Hick Ceilidh are in Uors and B. Tapaleaf.
I'm Roz.
And I'm Jen of Super Duper Soup.
It began about 5 years ago. It started when one friend asked me to make a bowl of soup. We were both laid off. And the next week, more friends asked for more soup. And the next thing we know, bing, bang, boom, we're working out of the Boys and Girls Club kitchen once a week doing deliveries. Did a trade show and it just went crazy from there. So we were like, we need to find our own space. We're a small business, and when you start a small business, not really ever having been in this industry before, we had no idea what was involved.
You don't know what you don't know. Dealing with the East Coast Credit Union, it's just been so easy.
They're more than a bank. It's not every bank that knows your name. It's not every bank that comes and helps and brings you products that you didn't even know existed.
Yeah, they know more than just our business. They know us and they know what we need. They're just a part of our team and they're there to help you. They want you to succeed.
They have a small business program and they get what small business is in Nova Scotia. Community means everything.
We feel very supported by not only the East Coast Credit Union, but our community in downtown Dartmouth as well. Building the relationship with East Coast Credit Union, I just know that going forward, they'll still be there for us. They'll continue to support us, not only as customers, but bringing us new products that will help us grow and continue to survive.
Hello, everybody. Falcha. Kimara Hashit. How's everyone doing? Falcha Gamat? Gleva. Well, Falcha Rabula go Coast in the Gaelic. Welcome everybody to the Gaelic College and our Wednesday night Ceilidh. It's Misha Conal McKinnon. I'm Conal McKinnon. Soundneka Kalpushisho Hamir Gopit. I work here at the college, and I'll be your host tonight. Lots of faces that I don't recognize in the crowd, and I'm happy that you guys all came out. Do we have any out-of-towners here tonight? Where's everybody from? I think everyone's from out of town. Saskatchewan, Manitoba, BC, lots of out-westers. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to Cape Breton and welcome to the college. Before we start, we have a great lineup tonight. I would just like to welcome everyone streaming online tonight as well, and I'd like to thank our sponsor, the East Coast Credit Union, for helping out with these Ceilidhs. We do these every week here at the college, so if you're still around for another week, feel free to drop by next time. And some exciting news from us as well. We just got our Phasia Kitchen lineup out, our Kitchen Fest lineup. So that's our annual music festival. And that's at kitchenfest.ca. If you guys are around from July 1st to 9th or anyone online, have a look at that. We have our full lineup up, 9 days of music, and I think 100 plus shows, so that'll be excellent. But before we get into things here, I think I'll start us off with a Gaelic song. And I haven't been singing too much lately, I have to say, so I'll try to think of one. I was thinking of what I'd sing on the way over, but I think I'll do Mary Woodach is the name of the song. It's Lovely Mary, and it's a pretty interesting story. It was written by Callum Gillis from Southwest Margaree about a man from Iona and a woman from Nabu that fell in love, and they kind of got betrayed by someone that they worked with, and they never got to get married. And Callum heard the story and decided to write a song about it. So it's a really beautiful song with kind of a sad story behind it, but I'll try that. So that's Movari Woodach, and if any of you folks know it, feel free to sing along on the chorus. I haro Movari Woodach, stulich leuman gak faun, smuatach mi aste yesa hamachria, jairach traun. Me and down a Julian Cruy, cook me girl, go kiss me up. Rain mo hacks, gary tool, yes, in mo harstin home she can be drasta false. I haro mo very woodok, stulich luman gakum found. Smuantach, me aste yesa hamachria, Jairach traum. The hoin catching vato hinchid sicher in vagilis train. Streaks and tarik, a big parst you hooden nahich travo yain. He haro mo very woodok, Stúlí lumen gacum faun. Smuatach me aste Jesa hamach ria Jairach traum. Hok yet fedden au na maburoin yet datje hisle glaze. Sound and shin a hoorum darach hani and down na salia base. Horo mo veri woodok stulich lumen gachum faun. Smuatach me aste Jesa hamach ria Jairach traum. Nur vaulum sa koni va mi goro chantse naum. Nach de rein mi kuan trut gainja chanekoish Iona hau. E horo mo veri woodok stulich lumen gagum faun. Smuatach me aste Jesa hamach ria Jairach traum. Sound and Jewish let go varach, gau of malenin guach home. Sketta haum Boston riach strika he me use nam huang. I haro mo veri woodach, stuli lumen gacum faun. Smuatach me aste Jesa hamach ria Jairach traum. Happily. Maur and Tang, happily, thank you. Well, I think I'll be up for another number later, but Anish Bahalum Kutfalch and Brian Doyle against Scott McMillan. Let's hear it for these fellas.
That's all that's going to happen. It's okay.
It's okay.
I saw the excitement. Had to step on that right away. Yes.
Just taking my time here. Hold on. All right. Okay.
All right, so where we at? What are we going to do? Okay. think I left a finger someplace in there. Oh well, the cat will get it. Everybody doing well? Hard to beat the sunshine when it finally hits us, isn't it? Isn't it great? Which reminds me, vitamin O.
What did I do with my vitamins? I don't know what I did with my vitamins. That's okay.
Sir, you all right?
I can wait to the end of the set. You got me
Oh,
on
there's a
this?
switch on
There's a
there.
switch on there.
That red, turn that red one right there.
Go turn this somehow.
Oh, it's a turning switch. Oh, okay. Oh, my.
I'm not going to say more. I don't have to.
No, I didn't. I drank some. It was coffee. It was vitamin K. Vitamin C.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We came up with a kind of a tribute to a real good friend. Passed away untimely a few years ago, one of the great composers, fiddlers of our time. And we thought we'd do something that he would get a kick out of, I'm sure. We don't have a name for it. We just kind of, like we do everything, it happens on stage. You're actually paying for our rehearsals. So anyway, I gotta remember myself how this goes. Okay. Anyway, it's kind of a, well, you might recognize the tune that's involved in here.
It's a bit of an anthem. You'll know right away.
For Jerry Holland.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and thank you to you, Jerry Holland. What a prolific composer he was. You just never know how many tunes. Jerry taught me how to compose fiddle tunes. I lifted a bunch of his tunes way back before the books were released.
Is that right?
Yeah, and it was him on his front porch and a bunch of tunes. I think I lifted about 25 of them, and I thought, hey, wait a minute, there's a lot going on in here. Wow, this little 16-bar phrase has got this and it's got that. It's like, oh, wow, delicious. Oh, it just appealed to me right away, and I figured it out. And I'm going to do one of my tunes now. And Brian's going to accompany me. I wasn't driving the car. In 1981, the Toyota Tercel made its debut. And in 81, all the Toyota Tercels were yellow. There's no other color. The red ones came out in 82.
Damn ugly.
Yeah.
Damn ugly.
No, they were beautiful cars. I don't know what the outside of it was like.
Look at his shirt.
And
He loves that
so
car.
Jennifer was driving, and I had a mandolin in the car, so I composed this little tune while the car was. We just got off the ferry, and did we get off the ferry? In Yarmouth, anyway. We're coming from Yarmouth to Halifax. And we're just, about 50 miles outside, kilometers outside of, I'm showing my age here. But anyways, so I wrote this tune called the Toyota Tailpipe. It was a hornpipe, but it's not, it's a tailpipe.
Holy mackerel. I think we did in the album. It's slow one we were looking at before. Yeah, we'll try to remember that.
Leaving Lismore, that's what it was originally called, and there was lyrics set to it, beautiful set of lyrics. I can't remember the lyric composer's name. Unfortunately, I'm kind of an embarrassing moment. I should know that. But the original melody is called Leaving Lismore. And what a great set of lyrics, I can't remember.
Or maybe you just remembered it.
Well, it's about being old.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Good enough.
But it's really
He'd
beautiful.
say no more.
Was it Dolores that put words to that? Dolores Boudreaux? Did she have a song?
What's that now?
Leaving Lismore?
That's Leaving Lismore. That's
Leaving Lismore?
Yeah. Yeah. And we finally arrived.
Okay, well, Mr. James, go ahead.
All right. back in a little bit. Thank you very much.
La Roche Ma, wasn't that great? What's our weather now for Scotland and Glendale? So I'd just like to thank you guys again for coming out and making it a full house for the Ceilidh tonight. And I'd like to also give a congratulations to our crew here. We have an immersion crew here for the month in Corsaboki. And they've been hard at the Gaelic learning, living here on the college for about a month now. And they're just about to graduate, so I'd like to say Melt the Nail. Congratulations to our Corsaboki crew 2022. And right now I'd like to welcome up one of my fellow Gaelic College staff members, Michael Kavanagh. I think he's going to give us some fiddle tunes and maybe a guitar song, I'm not too sure. Let's welcome Mike to the stage.
Back and forth for a quick second. I need to back up and then this stuff.
Well, no, we don't ask me.
All right.
I'm beating me.
All right, I'm almost ready here. I think I'm first gonna do a quick fiddle set, maybe. I have to go get my fiddle right quick first, but I'm gonna get Margie to come up and accompany me right quick. So while she's getting up here, I'm gonna go and actually grab my fiddle. That's a good question. Yeah. I'll do some detours. I don't want this to explode. It wasn't worth the trip back down to there again to get rid of the pop. I'm going to do a quick set of tunes here. Some D tunes, I think. And yeah, I think I'll start off. I don't know a whole pile of tune names, or I don't remember a whole pile of them, but the first one is a tune called Moon Over St. Anne's Bay. It's a good one for here, since we're, around it. And then, yeah, I'll hit some Strathspeys and some reels after that, some D. Keep it nice and easy. All right, here we go. Thank you very much. That was the second last reel. There was one I wrote called Kenny's Reel, and there's Kenny over there in his normal spot. So I kind of threw Margie for a loop on that one because she wouldn't have heard that before. But anyway, I'm just going to do a quick song here, and then I'm going to relinquish the stage again. So just give me a second to put this down and pick that up. Tuning down into Dad here, so well, that's close enough. Alright, this is one of my favorite songs that I've done here before, but I'm going to do it again because I like it so much. It's it's an old traditional song, but my favorite rendition is by Paul Brady, who's an Irish singer, songwriter, and does all kinds of styles. Really, he's great with the traditional stuff, but has recorded rock albums and everything else. So, but anyway, this is a song called "The Lakes of Pontchartrain" that he does, and I grew up listening to my father sing this one. So. And I was going to mention actually too, Brian used to play and my father used to play in a couple of bands together back in the days when I was but a twinkle in in my father's eye, or however you call it. Anyway, this is called "The Lakes of Pontchartrain." 'Twas on one bright March morning that I bid New Orleans adieu, and I took the road to Jacksontown, me fortune to renew. I cursed all foreign money, no credit could I gain, which filled me heart with longing for the lakes of Pontchartrain. I stepped on board of a railroad car beneath the morning sun, and I rode the roads till evening, and I laid me down again. All strangers, they're no friends to me, till the dark road towards me came, and I fell in love Pontchartrain. I said, me pretty Creole girl, me money here's no good. If it weren't for the alligators, I'd sleep out in the wood. You're welcome here, kind stranger. Our house is very plain, but we'll never turn a stranger out on the lakes of Pontchartrain. She took me to her mummy's house, and she treated me right well. The hair upon her shoulders in jet black ringlets fell. To try and paint her beauty, I'm sure 'twould be in vain. So handsome was my Creole girl by the lakes of Pontchartrain. I asked her if she'd marry me, and she said this could never be, for she had got another, and he was far at sea. She said that she would wait for him, and true she would remain till he returned to his Creole girl by the lakes of Pontchartrain. So fare thee well, me bonny old girl, I may never see again no more, but I'll never forget your kindness at the cottage by the shore, and at each social gathering a flowing glass I'll drain, and I'll drink a health to me Creole girl by the lakes of Pontchartrain. Thanks for hanging in there through the original frog in the throat. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. I tried to cough loud enough to cover that, but there's no way of doing it. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Wasn't that nice for Mike? And the two guitar wizards over here. Always a treat. I'm going to play a set here. We'll start off with a slow march called Lord Lovett's Lament, and do some reels after that. My name's Kenneth Mackenzie. Hello. I work here and I do everything backwards. I'm the Director of Education and look after the Mabu campus here as well. So we're excited to have you guys in for a good crowd at the Ceilidh, and that believe will listen to you enough. Happily, thank you very much. We're going to get Scott McMillan and Brian Doyle up for another blast of guitar. I think. Please give them a warm welcome.
Oh my goodness. Michael set this up for himself. Oh my goodness. What a great evening it's turning out to be. It's marvelous. So much fun. Ah, the sound of rock and roll.
Turn the knob. Wow. It's the song I was thinking of.
Oh, that's the leather couch.
Yeah. But
We're not doing it now.
we're not doing that.
No.
Well,
We say that a lot about things we're going to do, maybe.
early on in Rita MacNeil's career, I was quite involved with her music and backed her up and did lots of concerts. And I had the pleasure and the adventure of working with her in Expo in '86. And that was a turning point of her career. She would get standing ovations every show, and for people that had never heard her music before. But one night, she came to me before the show, and she said, "Scott," yeah, and there's just the two of us in a big dressing room. And said, "Do you think we should do Working Man in every show?" And I said, "Well, geez, Rita," it was an odd question, just came out of nowhere. And I said, "Well, geez, Rita, if you wanted to call another tune, like the band's ready to go. We had a lot of repertoire. She could just call a tune and boom, we're ready to go. 40, 50 songs, right? But we're doing the same 12 every show. It's pretty well set." So she said, "You should do Working Man." I said, "Well, I don't know, maybe we could do another one." And then that was it, quiet. And then about an hour later, the rest of the band showed up. And Ralph Dillon, I don't know if anybody here remembers it, Ralph Dillon, but he was playing keyboards in the band. And Rita says, "Ralph, do you think we should do Working Man in every show?" And there was Ralph. He used to smoke a cigarette between these two fingers. I'll never forget it. He had a cigarette like this, right? And he said, "Rita, we always do Working Man. What are you talking about?" It was just to say, what a crazy question. He just, put it right out. So anyways, we go on stage. Working Man was in the show. And it was about 3/4 the way through. And then Rita did a really big introduction. She went down in the mine, over in Glace Bay, the Miners Museum. You can actually go underground and have a tour, right? And she described the guy and had his hat on and everything, like this whole introduction. She didn't even say the name of the song. And then she just leaned over and looked at Ralph for the intro. And here was the intro. Wait now, hold on now. All the intro was just chord, nothing, right? Standing ovation before the song. So she turned to me and looked at me with a real stern look and turned around and went,
Who do you think you are?
yeah, really. She set me up, and I actually confronted her about that all of 25 years later. And she remembered every bit of it. No, Bruce, don't laugh. She hooked me that night. Anyway, we're doing Working Man tonight.
Okay. What's that?
We're just at the tail end. Is it okay?
Come on.
A couple reels to end off?
Let's get everybody up here
Yeah,
and
we're
we're
gonna
going to
have
say
a-
goodnight all together.
yeah.
Please.
Come on, get everybody up here.
This is the getting ready tune. Okay. That was the getting ready tune, we'll call it that. Here, Vince. Feel your piece.
All right. Okay. Tapa leis an tíana nach fesin mór ach dálisteir teichting oba. Agus an dachas kan tíisiú in hechking ha Jovoin aking in the John agus Bill Pellerin. Pellerin. I was recently corrected on the pronunciation of their last name. Sorry, John and Bill. Known you forever. Always called you Pellerin. But next week we have John and Bill Pellerin from Antigonish. Fantastic guys, fantastic fiddler and dancer. Dancers, of course, and some staff along with them. So, Tapalay Villa, we're going to close things off with a couple reels. Nope.
Okay, we'll match it.
No,
Just go
for it.
Just on the mic.
What do we do?
Yeah, grab that one.
Spooks is scary and far from home since Ryan.
Big thanks to Scott and Brian tonight for coming out.
happily.